Hello everyone, it's your host and your boy Jeb, like the one and only, here with another exciting live stream. And today we are going to be playing some Dueling Nexus. As always, I'm going to send a message out to the boys, letting everybody know that I am online and ready to duel. So I'm going to send my normal message down to duel. I'm also going to get the live chat up for this live stream. That way I'll be able to see what all you all say in the live chat. I'm going to copy text. Then I'm going to send that to the Dalmatian squad on Google Hangouts. I'm going to send it to Kirby. I'm going to send it to Kratos. Let everybody know that Yu-Gi-Oh! Night is tonight. Just finished sending it to Ryan and Kirby. Now it's going to go to the Dalmatian squad. And it is now on Dalmatian squad as well. Okay, then I'm going to, I know what I should do for the description of this video. I should have done that earlier. So I'm going to jump on Messenger so I can message Kratos. Let's see, there's Kratos. Kratos is probably still at work. I'm going to tell the stream that Kratos said hi, even though he's not currently on his phone. Let's see. So messaged everyone down a duel. So now we wait. But while we wait, I'm going to put the normal URL where we duel at into the description of the video. That way, if you guys want to duel with us, you'll be free to. I'm going to cut off the copyright music in the background. Well, it's non-copyrighted music. Like it was here for the purpose of background. But I normally use that for the face cams, not for the dueling videos, only because the mic doesn't always work well for these. Using Google Hangouts, streaming the screen of my computer. So I'm not going to take any chances with the mic and just let you guys have natural rain sounds and the sound of my voice. Ooh. So let's see, going to scroll through. Going to grab the description from another video that I did. There we go. Because people will like to ask for the link, like, hey, how can I play with you guys? Where are you guys at? But the link should have the answers to all those questions. So I'll just throw that into the description now. Right now it's storming where I'm at. So it's a good time to play some Yu-Gi-Ohs. Not going to go outside. It's also like 7. Probably not gonna go outside randomly anyways, unless I had like something in particular to do. So there we go. I now have the URL set up as soon as I save changes, and you'll be able to face off against me at the usual URL, which I should go to now that I think about it. That way you all will be able to challenge the boy. So I'm going to go to XUXV, the normal Yu-Gi-Oh house. Let's see. So right now I'm waiting for, hey, there we go. And we have a challenger. I believe I currently have the Fire Princess deck loaded. So let's see what happens. I've been playing that a lot recently. It's just a slow burn deck, but I enjoy it. Probably shouldn't full screen now I think about it. Full screening gets rid of the little address bar at the top, but it also makes it where I'm unable to read some of the chat. Speaking of chat, I'm going to put good luck, have fun. Let's see. So I see some True Draco plays, and I see Brandish Maidens. You can target one Brandish Maiden spell in your graveyard, add it to your hand, gains 100 attack for each spell in your graveyard. 100 for each spell in your graveyard. I can see how that would work with True Draco. Okay, so we actually have a pretty solid hand right now. So I'm going to activate Dark Sanctuary. When your opponent activates a card or effect while you control the tribute summon monster, you can take one True Draco or True King continuous trap card from your deck and either activate it or add it to your hand. Okay, cool. Good to know. Then I am going to... I'm going to activate Swords. Why not? Try and slow him down. Set Oasis of Dragon Souls. I'm also going to activate Messenger of Peace. We pretty much just have a big field that's made up of Do Not Hit Me. With Dark Sanctuary, whenever they attack, there's a 50% chance that they'll hit themselves. With Swords of Revealing Light, they can't attack for 3 turns. With Messenger of Peace, monsters they have with 1,500 or more attack cannot declare an attack, but I have to pay upkeep. So I have to pay 100 life points every turn in order to keep that active. So they're going to just continue throwing traps in the graveyard. Well, not traps, spells in the graveyard in order to boost up their Brandish Maiden. So I definitely see where their strategy is coming from. Let's see if they can keep it up. Whoa, they bounced it? That's interesting. So I think they did that in order to boost up Metaltron. So let me read Metaltron's effect. They're going into battle phase. Okay, so they were able to beat the odds and still hit me. And I burned myself for an extra 100. So let's see if this tribute summon monster and its owner's control is destroyed by an opponent's card or battle effect. Okay, I thought it would have some immunity effect, but it doesn't seem like it does. That's cool. We're gonna start by setting this card. Then we're going to end phase. Because Metaltron is unaffected, I'm in a very interesting situation. Because of that, Metaltron can hit through anyways. Let's see, I will not chain. Ignis Heat. Once per turn during either player's turn, when your opponent activates a card or effect while you control the tribute summon monster, you can take one True Draco or True Continuous spell card from your deck and either activate it or add to your hand. Excuse me, not gonna chain. Not going to chain. Looks like they're going full True King on us. No chain. Opponent doesn't have much of a hand. Let's see, Dark Sanctuary, no chain. Tails, so it was Tails and they took no damage. Activated a card or effect can be chained. No chain. No chain. But yeah, them being unaffected definitely makes my job harder. Okay, so they allowed it, more or less. Pay 100 life points, yep. I don't have enough on the field to really protect Fire Princess. Normally, I would be like, I have more than enough to protect Fire Princess. But my opponent seems to be able to strike through my defenses, even though I have Messenger of Peace and Dark Sanctuary on the field. They can still declare attacks. Yo, Kirby, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. I'm not going to chain. So right now I'm facing off against a True Draco deck. I thought it was kind of like a combo of True Draco and Brandish Maidens, but it just seems like it's mainly True Draco. My opponent is able to just get through all my like attack stops, which is interesting. They were swinging even though I have Messenger of Peace on the field because they're unaffected. And then Dark Sanctuary still gives them only like a 50-50 chance at swinging. But even then, if it fails, it doesn't really seem to backfire. Like, they don't take the burn damage. So I'm trying to figure out what I can do to actually stop them. Because I kind of just try to stop my opponent for the most part with spells. But if my opponent doesn't care about spells, then that doesn't matter. My opponent also seems to be unable to really hit themselves. Or at least that one time they didn't hit themselves. Also, if they're going to blow it up, yeah, I'll chain it. Like, why would I not? Because it's like, it's going to go away. Might as well get some use. And if they negate it, whatever, they were going to destroy it anyways. What a waste of a negate. So they didn't negate it. It dies anyways. Or did they negate it? Like, I don't know, because apparently it went away. Oh, right. Whenever Oasis goes away, so does the thing that it brought. So it worked, but then Oasis died. Cool. Kirby said, as you know, I have 2 new decks to use in the Nexus arena. Okay, I'm hype. Most def. We'll see which of my 2 burn decks work the best against your 2 new decks. So they hit a Pot of Desires. They swing. Tails, I take 3,000. Tails, I take 2,700. They only failed against Dark Sanctuary once, where it was like heads. Good game. Surprising, because I wouldn't imagine that the odds would be so heavily in their favor. Also, I was surprised that they were like heavily immune to a lot of my stuff. But I guess that makes sense. They're just unaffected by spells, and my defense was spells. Rip. So right now I'm waiting for your boy Kirby, who is already waiting in the lobby. Yeah, I was trying to figure out where Kirby was going to go with it. GG, you definitely got me. You put me first turn. First turn guarantees nothing. So we got Messenger of Peace really early. We also got Golden Ladybug really early. So we're starting with a 500 life point advantage. By the way, we'll only be streaming until until 8. Oh, Kirby said time for a Madolche Palooza. This is going to be interesting. So Madolche Chateau, when this card is activated, shuffle all Madolche monsters in your graveyard into the deck. All Madolche monsters on the field gain 500 attack and defense. If a monster in your graveyard would be returned to the deck by the effect of a Madolche monster, you can add it to your hand instead. Madolche Ticket. Well, I guess I need to activate a couple things in my hand before I continue reading. Interesting. Each time a Madolche monster you control attacks or is attacked, after damage calculation, inflict 300 damage to your opponent. Oh, that's a good thing I don't really swing. Madolche Ticket. When a Madolche card is returned from your side of the field or graveyard to your hand or main deck by a card or effect, add 1 Madolche monster from your deck to your hand. If you control a face-up fairy-type Madolche monster, you can special summon the monster from your deck in face-up attack position instead of adding it to your hand. What? You can only use the effect of Madolche Ticket once per turn. That sounds interesting. So I'm going to set that. And then I'm just going to pass again. Man. My dad is currently here. Hello, Dad. Welcome. I don't know why you do a weird shrug. Like, you don't think you...
Why can't I just be in here, like, sneaky?
Oh, does that not sound creepy?
I'm just saying, why do I have to be announced?
You should be. You're on a show. Let's see. So we now have a couple more defenses for our monsters. I noticed that Kirby is in face-down defense position at the moment. He's not having any interaction at the moment. He also has 9 cards in his extra deck. I don't even know what Madolche extra deck monsters are like. I feel like I'm going to learn today. What is the theme of Madolche monsters? Also, I might make a Castle Stromberg deck just for the meme. It seems like it's pretty bad. I don't really know what the win con is for Castle. Castle's just hard self-mill. And it's not even mill, right? Don't you banish the top 10 cards of your deck? Kind of like Pot of Desires, but like bad. Your opponent can just not swing at you repeatedly. I imagine you can use cards to try and force your opponent to swing. Okay, I'm activating Golden Ladybug. Then I paid 100 to Messenger a piece. Well, Kirby's not really doing anything. So I'm going to summon a Fire Princess. I do have Messenger of Peace and Dark Sanctuary on the field, so I might as well. It's pretty safe. Kirby may not be attacking to my face down due to the fact that it might be a Aroma Jar. He's probably trying to avoid knocking into Aroma Jar and me gaining life points, feeding the fire. So Madolche Chocolates. When this card in your possession is destroyed by your opponent's card, either by battle or card effect, and sent to your graveyard, shuffle this card into the deck. Once per turn, when the battle position of a Madolche monster you control is changed and now is face up, while this card is face up on the field, except during the damage step, you can target one monster on the field, change it to face up defense position. And if you do, unless it is a Madolche monster, it cannot attack. Also, its effects are negated. It's funny because there was a symbol over Fire Princess the whole time, and I didn't even notice that its effects were negated. So rip, and there's a whole bunch. Special summon any number of Madolche monsters from your hand, but then shuffle them into the deck during the end phase. Interesting. Don't even know what half these guys do. Seems like a lot of reading. If this card in your possession is destroyed by your opponent's card, by battle or card effect, and sent to your graveyard, shuffle this card into the deck. While you have no monsters in your graveyard, this card gains 800 attack, an eighth of a stack, and of attack and defense. After damage calculation, when this card battles an opponent's monster, you can target one card your opponent controls, destroy that target. Whoa, target any card and destroy it? I know what you're going for. Madolche Messengelato. When this card in your possession is destroyed by your opponent's card, either by battle or card effect, and sent to your graveyard, shuffle this card into the deck. When this card is special summoned, you can add one Madolche spell or trap card from your deck to your hand. You must control a face-up beast-type Madolche monster in order to activate and resolve this effect. Your boy Link summon 2 Madolche monsters. While this card plays to a Madolche monster, Madolche spells and traps you control cannot be destroyed by card effects. Also, neither player can target them with the card effect. If this card on the field would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can shuffle one Madolche monster from your graveyard into the deck. And he summoned Madolche XYZ as well, 2 level 5 Earth monsters. You can also XYZ summon this card by using a rank 4 or lower Madolche XYZ monster you control as an XYZ material. Wow, XYZ materials attached to this monster also become XYZ materials on this card. Once per turn, you can target one Madolche card in your graveyard, shuffle into the deck. While this card has Madolche, putting this as an XYZ material, when a Madolche card in your graveyard, shuffle into the main deck. Except during the damage step, you can detach one XYZ material from this card, special summon one Madolche monster from your deck in attack position or face and defense position. There's a lot going on. Pay 100 life points, you bet. Let's see. So I'm not going to act like I remember everything that just happened. But I am going to reposition that Sangan. Yeah. We're going to go into battle phase. Take 300 damage. And another 3. Okay, I took 6. Coolio. Then I'm going to set a card on the field and pass. Don't know what he's doing because I didn't pay attention. I was looking at cards. Still fine. I like that they have a bunch of treats, a lot of candy cards. I told Ryan that I was down to duel. He just messaged me 20 minutes later. He said after this episode ends. So he's watching a show. That or he wants to duel after this show. But I don't think that's what's happening. Let's see. Waiting for opponent. Who knows what'll happen next? Well, Dolce's got a little burn. So, Madolce burn, I would want to protect a Madolce from battle, like from dying, and then I would want to swing a lot and get swung at. Maybe I want to make my opponent swing at me, and then while my opponent's swinging at me, I have the other stuff up. One card or effect can be chained. Nah, fam, I'm good. Hey, we're starting to get there. Golden Ladybug. Messenger of peace. Bringing peace to the people. Let's see. So I'm about to unnecessarily XYZ summon because I just realized that I still have Messenger of Peace on the field. So I just have another monster. That's cool, right? Misplays for days. But hey, we still got a Roma jar though. That's not the first, nor will it be the last time that I will make that misplay. But I can see it working in my favor, so I don't think it's too weird. No chain. Hey. No chain. No chain. Hey. 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 I got another pudding princess up on the field, I see. Another pudding princess. Is my boy gonna try an XYZ summon? Yes, no, maybe so. One effect can be chained. I didn't even see what happened. Oh, I see. Board's looking rather thick. So what did Pudding Princess do? After damage, blah, 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 blah. Well, you have no monsters in your graveyard. This card gains 800. Is Chocolate's doing something? Let's see. Is changed and is now face up. I don't. How do you get rid of chocolates? I'm still like thinking about that. I'm sure there's a way to get rid of chocolates. And I'll pay 100 life points. Chocolates isn't very strong anyways. The must be a way to defeat chocolates. Right now I'm trying to figure out what is optimum play. See, what do you do? Target one middle card in the graveyard, shuffle into the deck. Let's see. No effect. One, Wallace card, okay, Special summon, an attack or face down defense push. I'm curious what Kirby is up to. I have a 2,500 life point lead, so I got one of those Dark Magician leads. So Chocolates can change himself. That's what Chocolates is doing. I was like, his board's fill. You know, Chocolate's screwed, right? Nah. You can only do that to a monster. Oh, you have one of those exception cards too. Those are nifty. So he has an exception card. Let's see, so we're going to give ourselves a little boost. Then we're going to knock ourselves down a peg. So I guess the issue now is that the bear can just continually get my guys. Kirby said, which one is the exception card? Madolche Chevalier. It's one of those you can't attack any Madolche monsters except for him cards. So if you have multiples of it on the field, then your opponent's deadlocked. But right now I'm trying to figure out what is the best way around your bear. I don't currently know. The bear's pretty good for shutting stuff down. Can monsters shut down by the bear still swing? Or can they not swing and their effects are negated and everything like that? Also, I'm trying to scroll through the little list for the bear, but the cards make a little trap where it's hard to get to the list. Here we go. Let's see. Yeah, it cannot attack and its effects are negative. That's pretty good, especially if you can keep it safe. Kirby said, who's the bear I'm referring to? I guess that's not a bear. That's like a bird surrounded by other birds. It's chicklets instead of... I didn't realize the pun. Went over my head. Like a flying bird. Let's see. Kirby got a lot of power on the board, as you can see. All right here in this area. I say there's a lot of power. Look at that hand. 5 cards in hand. Look at that field. He has a monster everywhere he could possibly have a monster except for my extra monster zone. One effect can be chain. Nah. So I said no to the one effect. Okay, cool. Now he's got 2 of my things disabled. Brandy and Mr. Whiskers. Side by side. Every day or night. No, I need to kill the chicklets. I keep wanting to call it a bear. I see like the kiwi that's like above its head, and I see it as like an ear. And then it has like this other thing next to it. I imagine another chick, and I see it as the other ear. So I look at it and I see a bear, even though it's not a bear. Must find a way to stop Kirby. Aroma Jar's effect still activates in the end phase, even if it's negated. So I still have to click on it during the end phase. I noticed my timer's still running, but I clicked on Aroma Jar. So I don't know what's happening. Okay, there we go. One effect can be chained. Nah, I'm good. So now I'm just still waiting. Activating Golden Ladybug. Whoa, when a monster effect is activated, if you have no monster in your graveyard, negate that activation. Then if you control Madolche Pudding Princess, shuffle one random card in your opponent's hand into the deck. That is a solid counter to my boy Golden Ladybug, all considering. Speaking of all considering, you also happened to throw a particular card away, which I find interesting, to say the least. Let's see. So I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do. I know I want to kill the bear. View. So the Fire Princess I had before got shuffled into the deck, not thrown into the graveyard. I still have to keep clicking Aroma Jar for it to not do anything, which is interesting. Yo, Vanessa Brooks, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. Right now I'm trying to figure out how to get around Kirby's deck. Right now I still have the life point advantage, but I still would like to figure out what my win con will be. He has this thing that's not a bear, but I keep calling it a bear. It's a little chick made of chocolate. Okay, Kirby burned himself. I now have a stronger lead. You know, Kirby, you always have a 50% chance of hitting your boy. So, I mean, you have a lot of power on the board. That does mean you could potentially kill yourself. That also means that you could possibly just completely decimate me. You know, who knows? There's not even like a lot of strength that you have to hit over. That being said, I could definitely do things to make it less in your favor to swing at me. I like the little tarts that they have in the pictures. I think they do a good job of drawing those tarts. The Madolche monsters are based around like being cute and food. I still have to click Aroma Jar even though it can't do anything. Excuse me. Even though Aroma Jar can't buy me 500 more life points, Golden Ladybug still can, which is nice. Which I can then use 100 of those to pay to Messenger of Peace to prevent Kirby from just attacking all willy-nilly. Very silly. Hashtag willy-nilly, so silly. Also, Kirby, no more. I will accept no more of your weird chocolate not bear chick looking thing. Can only hit the big guy. Forgot. I will accept some more of that big guy can't hit him thing. That's nice. Fair enough. So I imagine Fire Princess is going to get set on his side and negated this turn because I can't kill the bear. Because you can only kill a Chevalier. But with Messenger of Peace, no one can kill Chevalier. This is an interesting situation because I don't know what Kirby's win con is. If he swings, he has a lot of high risk, high reward. So he kind of has to pick his poison. If he has, like, not Moon Mirror Shield, but, let's see, 2 effects can be chained. No, thank you. Okay, so I took 300, and Fire Princess died, and also his Chiclet died. And I went to his hand instead of his grave. So Kirby's showing me that even if I had killed Chiclet, it wouldn't matter. Kirby said, finally that spot is open. So Kirby's been waiting to XZ's summon anyways. XZ's or Link. Using that little space right there. And I opened the space for him. So now I see what Kirby's plan was all along. Once per turn, just hatch 1 XYZ material from this card, then target up to 2 middle shade cards in your graveyard. Shuffle those cards into the deck. Also, after that, shuffle cards your opponent controls into the deck up to the number of middle shade monsters. Return. But you don't have a graveyard, though. Do you have, like, a graveyard dump card? Like, am I missing a card that's, like, just throw everything away? Because I could see that as, like, a support. Is like, throw away your hand. Kirby said, I will later. Okay. Well, I could definitely see that being a win con. So I need to get around that. Oh, he doesn't have the Chiclet guy anymore. That's handy. Okay, we're going to start by activating Oasis. Oasis was returned to the hand. And Dark Sanctuary was destroyed. And I'm in my standby phase now? Time Machine? Oh no, I activated it before my turn had started. Okay, that actually makes sense. Because I got confused. I was like, how did all that happen? So real quick, Kirby, you can attack that guy if you want. That's cool with me. You know what I mean? Let's reposition him. You know, he doesn't need to be in harm's way. And you can attack that guy too. Just kill him. Do whatever you want. You know, you can murk him. Then we're gonna call the Haunted. Kirby said, you have forgotten an effect, sir. Have I forgotten an effect? Have I? Just probably. Let's see. Once per turn, card in your graveyard, shuffle into the deck. Can't swing other than him. No. If a card on the field would be destroyed by card effect, shuffle one of those from your graveyard into the deck instead. So target up to for the number in your graveyard. He now has spells. He's throwing spells in. He's throwing 3 spells in so he can send some stuff back. Detach 1 XYZ material from this card, then target it to 2 middle of the card in your graveyard. He's gonna send 2. So he's starting to throw things in. I see what's happening. He did it. He threw some thingies in. He snatched Messenger of Peace. Also, how do you know I can't replenish this board? I'm still excited. Because I still feel like this is anybody's game. Dun dun. Okay, Kirby is entering battle phase. Do-do-do-do. 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 Wow. 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 Dun 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 dun. I would say this is not as much so anyone's game. I don't know. I do have a lot of life points. We'll see what happens. Plus, it's clearing up some board space for your boy. Now, the interesting thing is that Kirby can indeed, one more time, do his, shuffle cards that I have back into the deck meme. So we'll see what happens with that. But I don't think I'm dead this time. Oh, he has the bear back. I'm not a fan of the bear. Kirby, would you feel salt if I played Raigeki? Would Raigeki even matter? I think your things are immune, actually. Spell or traps you control cannot be destroyed by card effect. Well, those are spells and traps. What about Madolche monsters? Are they protected? Yo, Ryan, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. Kirby said, "It is a chick, sir." Thank you. I always think it's a bear. Looks like a bear to me. But I must remember that it is not a bear. I play Golden Ladybug from hand. Boosting me up to 2,800. Let's see. So he has exactly 2 Madolche things set up in there. Okay, Kirby. I got a little puzzle for you. Which one of these cards is more important? Dun 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 dun. This could be the difference between victory and defeat. Jet waits as Kirby makes his decision. But will his choice cost him?